Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to America's most beloved Firehouse Morning Show. A cup of Joe and some Fuego.
Oh my God!
And oh my God is right. Welcome back to A Cup of Joe and Fuego. It's that interactive show between you guys and us, where you send all your pictures, all your firehouses pictures, all the kitchen tables, mustaches, tattoos, old ladies, everything. And we post them up on this show to bring the community a little closer. It is also the show that where we sometimes forget to plug in our microphone. And you have Kubes looking like a total idiot with my mouth moving, but no words coming out. But this time, we're going to rerun this show because there were so many good pictures in there that I had to rerun it. And this time I plugged my microphone in. So welcome back to the show again, guys. Keep sending that stuff in. Send it into Kube's podcast. We got our buddy Tivadar, who sent us some stuff from all the way around the world. We'll have that in the next show. But where do you send it? Of course, you send it to kubespodcast@gmail.com. Send them in because you stop sending them. I'm going to have to post again on the Facebook fan page because you guys slow down or you get back to your lives. You forget all about poor Kubes here trying to put the show together. So let's do it, guys. All right. Before we do that, you know we got to play the ad for the Salty Wire. It is that unique www.saltydogapparel.com where you get all original content from me and Louie and the gang and the Hashhagen, all the documentaries, and you get the Firewire app, $9.99 a month, bro. You can't beat it. Get over there and get it. What, like I'm Jester? What, I'm here to amuse you or something? Like I'm a clown?
A lot of 5-6. Will you get me the apartment number, please, on the floor above?
Yep.
I'm still running the fuck out of a burning building, though, just for the record.
The apartment is underneath.
I'm in the 2-minute warning.
Oh my God.
Order a couple of firemen into a flat above a fire.
I smell the smoke. Makes a great Christmas gift as well for your firefighter. For your loving firefighter on the list, give them the Salty Wire, bro. $9.99 a month. You can't beat it. Get it over there. Great Christmas present. Where are we going first? My boy Gonzo. Gonzo sent me in pictures of his deployment to Hurricane Helene. And we got to get him back up here, bro. Here he goes. My boy Gonz doing it. It says, I have some briefing pics, house clearing, and brothers and sisters working. Go through and use whatever ones that you want. I sent a few extra also. I sent a cool search rescue vehicle that runs on land and water. It's called an amphibious vehicle made for marsh land. So let's go through these pictures. We're going to see my boy Gonz. Such devastation, man. Of course, there goes the brothers helping out as they always do, man. There's Gonz giving a little briefing. See, he's not just a silly guy with perfect hair behind the microphone pressing all the buttons, bro. He's a bigwig. What a mess for these people. What a shame for these people, man. And there's that amphibious vehicle that Gonz was talking about. That's pretty badass, man. That's pretty cool. Goes through the marsh, goes through the water, goes on land. It's called the Fat Truck. All right, next in, somebody sent me, Robert McMillan sent me Maspeth Engine Company 4, which started out, honestly, as a squad company 288. The building is still there. I believe it is it's a VFF or Polish American Hall or something, but this certificate is in there. Nope, not that one. This one. Honorable discharge. Let's see if I can make this bigger. It's when in 1892, the certificate I think is hanging on the wall there, man, of when the Volley House turned into the paid Maspeth Street Engine Company, Hose Company number 4, the 16th day of May, 1892. And the certificate is still hanging on the wall at that hall there. We did the show. If you want to go back to our very first episode, we did a spotlight on Squad 288. You'll get the whole story about how that came about, man. So go check that out. And where we go next? It says, Kevin, I just caught the Dr. Archer episode with Volunteer Chief Hashay, well, volunteer to you, legend to us, but because it was so long after its original broadcast, couldn't give a thumbs up. I enjoyed it very much, but was surprised no mention was made that a fireboat was justifiably named the Dr. Archer's, after Dr. Archer's remarkable service to the FDNY. Also in the matter of the 1949 flexible, that's right, spelling, FLXIBLE, FDNY ambulance bus, the Flexible Body Company of Ohio, was a long-time ambulance and professional car, Hearst's, flower cars, etc., manufactured until the early 1960s. So I imagine outfitting a standard long-distance bus as a super ambulance, which this thing was, man. This was awesome. Let's bring a bigger picture up for you. Super ambulance was less of a challenge for them than it would be other manufacturers. Along the same line, neighboring organizations, Second Alarmers Association and Rescue Squad of Montgomery County, PA, to me in Philadelphia region, perhaps taking a cue from a Dr. Archer baby, had a similar unit built as a field response unit in the 50s, also using the flexible platform, and it was called the Disaster Ambulance, or DA. That organization had a similarly designed unit as a mobile canteen unit and was also known to respond great distances, including Mississippi for Hurricane Camille in 1969 to assist in public safety community. The DA was sold to another rescue squad in Bucks County, PA in 1971. As EMS evolved, taking more time and effort, canteen members aged out. The canteen service was discontinued. Thanks for another informative session, John Costello. He sent a whole bunch of pictures here, so let's check out those other ones too, man. They're really cool. Yep. And here's another one. Look at that baby. Great info. I love the old info, man. I love the listeners. They have all this info. It tells you how much they love the fire service. Here's a picture, a diagram of what the bus kind of looked like inside. Pretty cool. Got a couple beds there, some O2 it looks like. Can't make out what the writing is. But that is some cool stuff. And here we go. Next, around 0200 hours on February 10th, 1983, Adams County, Pennsylvania, Box 1 was struck for a building fire in the borough of Gettysburg on Lincoln Square. Units arriving in near... Let me make this bigger for you. Units arriving in near zero temperatures after a fresh snowstorm to a 3-story, 100 by 200 building well involved. By the time daylight came, the fire would go to approximately 7 alarms, all volunteer, with companies coming from 5 different counties and 2 states to battle the fire. The fire was in historic Lincoln Square building, a.k.a. the Gettysburg Hotel. This building was 183 years old at the time of the fire. Wow. President Abraham Lincoln stayed here in 1965 before delivering his famous Gettysburg Address. The building was a total loss except for the 4 outside walls. Engineers determined and designed ways to salvage them and add an additional 2 stories. The building still stands today in operation as a motel. Photos included Stephen Roth. Here's another great historical thing. And that thing is going. That thing is going bumper to bumper. And here's what it looks like today. This is what it looks like today, guys. They're able to save it. Still has some character and charm to it, right? To put those extra 2 stories on it. But that is where Lincoln stayed. Building was 185 years old in the 80s. So it's well over 200 years old right now. And awesome stuff. What is this one here? Let me see. Oh, this is our next one. Here we go. Mr. Kube, here is a countdown as... Nope, that's not that one. I keep messing this guy's up. How do I keep doing this? I'm not sure how I do this. All right. Hey, Kubes. Hank from Newark here. Thought I'd send you an entry for the Cup of Joe show. A couple of shows ago, you showed the old quarters of Newark Truck 2 on University Avenue that had been converted to a cold meat storage building. Attaches a pic of the firehouse. Here it is. The firehouse, just after Truck 2 moved to a new quarters with Engine 4 on High Street. In 1929, they had been in that house from 1882 to 1929. Up until 1913, Newark Engines and Trucks had separate quarters, added the FDNY, which I learned actually when I was I'm in the middle of doing a documentary on the fire patrol. So they would take a lot of these old firehouses where they moved out an engine to move into a ladder company, dual quarters, and they would use the old firehouse as a fire patrol building. Referred to as engine houses and truck houses. The firehouse on Avon Avenue was the first built to house an engine and truck, Engine 25 and Truck 9. By 1967, all truck companies were housed with engine companies. Keep up the great work, Kubes. I love the Cup of Joe show. Keep sending stuff in, guys. Support the show. Amen. That's what I'm saying, Hank. Hank lives somewhere else. I forget where he lives now. He moved out of Newark, but he's still involved. He's fully involved. Huh? He's fully involved. Let's see, what is this last one? Although I can't find it. I don't know what these are. I have to go back and see what these are. These are Timmy Grant's pictures from Monday night. Well, how do you like them? I don't know what I did with my other ones. Oh, well. Maybe Gonzo erased them. Let's get to the videos. Let's go to the videotape. All right. Hey, Kubes. Oh, let me get rid of this one. Let me get rid of this one and go to the videos. All right. Hey, Kubes, I shot this video Sunday, 10/6/24. Did not catch flames, but got some roof venting and scene shots. Also of note, this department that they are laying a brother to rest this week, killed in a training accident. I have sent the city photo of him and West Sacramento Fire Department statement. From the West Sacramento Fire Department, it is with great sadness that we report West Sacramento Fire Department fire engineer Tim Hall, an 18-year veteran with the WSFD, died this morning in the line of duty during a training accident. Engineer Hall loved this city and bravely served to protect our community. This is from James at City News Support, West Sacramento, California. And there they are, all the way out on the left coast, bro. We're doing it from coast to coast and everywhere in between, the firemen are getting it done. But before we go on to the next story, of course, we have to give Tim Hall, 18-year veteran, line of duty. We got to give him the 5 bells, brother. Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace. See, this job is dangerous, not only on the fire floor, but training as well, bro. Training as well. Okay, so next one. You might have saw this on the news. It made pretty big news. FDNY video, early morning Queens, a car explosion. Queens box 8923. It happened last week, right before I left. Let's check it out, man. It's pretty crazy.
Initially came in as a vehicle fire, now getting reports of the house fire. Engine 302 received. Engine 302 received, house responding. 10-4. Green box answering initial 8923, 131-11, 135 Street, between 133 Avenue, 131 Avenue, for a fire and private dwelling. Breeze box after initial 8923, the address 131-11, 135 Street, between 133 Avenue, 131 Avenue, for a fire and private dwelling. Breeze engine 302. 302, we're also getting 133 Street and 131 Avenue. 133 Street, 131 Avenue, 10-4. 155 or 6. 155, 10-4.
Like I said, man, it's a dangerous job. You know, you could have went there on a car fire and the thing explodes. If anybody knows, because I just got back in country, guys, if anybody knows why this vehicle exploded, put it in the comments below. I'm curious to see. All right, next one we got is FDNY pre-arrival and audio, Brooklyn, 4th alarm, box 3780. This was this year, too. Check this, whatever.
Telephone alarm box 3780. Now receiving the address 413 East 3rd Street. That's between Beverly Road and Avenue C for a house fire. Broken on 147.
47.
Elderly person trapped first floor rear.
147, 10-4.
Engine 240.
Engine 282 to Brooklyn.
282.
We're 10-8 if you have a box for us.
10-4, tickets on the way. The 10-4, unknown if it's the first floor or second floor.
48 to Brooklyn.
148.
Be advised, looks like there's some smoke in the distance. Mike got something, definitely.
10-4. Units responding at 3780. We're receiving the address of 413 East 3rd. 413 East 3rd. Between Beverly and Avenue C.
Engine 281 in Brooklyn, urgent.
281 the urgent.
Go to 1075, 430.
948. Your fast truck's 157. Your extra engine and truck is going to be 248 and 122. Burn line 157.
157.
Fast truck line on location to fire, no size up. They are receiving numerous reports of people trapped though.
157, 10-4.
1748, dispatcher number 312. Italian 48.
Fire on the first floor with extension to exposure 2.
10-4. 157, you have that?
157, 10-4.
Time for 8 for Brooklyn. Italian 48.
After 1045 in the front of the building.
Yeah, man, the guys did a great job there. There was quite a few 1045s. That means quite a few victims that they dragged out of there. I don't know what codes. They didn't give the codes, so I'm not sure what that is. All right, so our last video, Detroit Fire Department, engine 34, stretching on a vacant dwelling. Fire going in the 2nd Battalion, engine 42, Detroit, Devil's Night, pre-arrival. This comes from Josh Fire. I'm not sure who he is, but he's got some pretty cool stuff. So this is the old Devil's Night, the night before Halloween when they go berserk and light everything on fire. They made a good aggressive push in there, man. Detroit, no joke. They see some work. Also, all right, guys, that does it. I'm glad I got to do this one over because there was some really good pictures in there and some good videos, and I don't want that one to go to waste because I forgot to plug in my microphone. What do we got this week? We got Captain Timmy Grant coming up. Me and Louie are back. Look forward to seeing all you guys there. As well as I got to remind you guys, please send in your pictures for the Vinny. I mean, your questions for Vinny Dunn. We're doing a Q&A. I mean, this is one of the most informative guys, one of the superstars of our generation. So while we got him here, bro, like we say to him all the time, we don't know how much time we got left for you, and he'll say it the same, man. He said he's in the 2-minute warning, and you saying in the last, which was very funny. So send in those questions. Please send in all your pictures to KUBESPODCAST@gmail.com. If you want to keep this going, I don't care if you sent it in before. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, send them all in. Until next week, you know what I say, bro. I love the smell of a burning cockloft in the morning.